search Pinups, Cool Cats, and Comics on Facebook and follow them on Instagram.
Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome to another episode of Pinups, Cool Cats, and Comics. I am Dennis with my co-host Teresa.
Hi.
So, what have you been up to this week?
I passed my test today.
Congratulations.
So
I didn't know if you wanted to say that
I
yet.
Did,
so.
I did. So
you.
tomorrow is the state test, but I passed the school test today, which is awesome. So I'm halfway there.
Champion. Champion over here.
Made it. Going places.
That's why you rock that hairdo. It's so beautiful.
No, I hate
It's
it.
great.
I hate
Stop.
it. I tried really hard to do a rockabilly hairdo.
It worked
as
out
the
great.
pinup of the show.
It worked out great.
And
All right, if you're watching, let us know what you think of Teresa's hair.
yeah, tell me what
We'll
you
make that
think of
the
Tell
my.
her it's beautiful,
But,
please.
Yeah, no, I
It's
want to
just
know what you guys think
unreal
of
that
my
she thinks it's not.
my rockabilly pinup hair that I tried.
You succeeded. You didn't try. You did it.
Thanks.
See?
Thanks. Well, I got my hair cut, and I wasn't really sure how I felt. Like, I walked out of the salon, like, yes. And then, like, the next day I woke up and was like, no. So.
You should come to me. I do my own hair.
You too?
Yeah, right?
Me too, man.
It's perfect.
Seriously.
Right? Can't mess with
I'm not taking my...
You want to introduce your friends, by the way, so everyone knows who they're talking to?
Sure. So today we have on Super Sandwich Bros.
Woo!
That's
So
us.
Joe and I have been friends for
Ever.
a while,
Ever.
and I finally had the pleasure of meeting his friend,
Joe.
Joe.
We didn't plan that, by the way. That just kind of fell into place.
Our mothers
You guys
don't know each
happened.
other.
Our mothers don't know each other at all.
And speaking of which, Joey just said hi. So what's up, Joey?
Hi.
DJ Joey.
Hi. We forgot to mention last week that,
Yes,
that
let's start
everybody
with that.
already knows, but Stanley passed away, and that's
And shame on us, being that we do focus on
Yeah.
actual comics once in a while.
Yes,
and we just
I
got
did wanna
caught up in the
mention
moment
that.
and let it go.
Yeah. So.
But, you know, it's sad. We knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. We would discuss it before.
I mean,
Thank
he
God, at
left
least he...
a legacy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very fulfilling life.
Yeah.
Very fulfilling
Absolutely,
life.
and he changed a lot of lives.
Yeah.
You know, like there are a lot of comments. I'm not going to say by who that were kind of picking fun that all he did was, you know,
Bill
write
Maher?
story. Yeah, I wasn't going to go there, but yeah.
I don't like Bill Maher, so we can
yeah,
attack
I'm not.
him.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan.
Nah.
But
He's a condescending prick, and, you know, his take is that adults don't watch comics. But if you watch any of the Marvel movies, they're not for
felt-
kids. They're not.
I felt
There's
like
more
his
adults
comments
sometimes than
were
kids.
very
Yeah.
heartless
Deadpool.
and very
Yeah,
like
exactly.
don't you ever feel, you know, like don't you watch something regardless if it's a comic book movie or a serious movie, like don't you connect
Is it
to it on
different?
some level?
Is it different if you're watching Rambo or something? It's a fantasy. It's not real life that you go to the movies to escape real life.
Right.
Unless you're going to
Rambo
see a
felt-
documentary or a real story.
Rambo
but-
felt real when I was there.
It did,
So that
yeah.
felt really real. But
Well, more like Rambo 3.
But
not-
Rainbow 3 felt real. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
But I feel like he really, you know, connected with a lot of people, and a lot of people felt connected to, you know, his work.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have a lot. Like even, I'm telling you, a friend of mine from work, he buys every single movie that comes out. He's been a fan from the comics since he was like a teenager, and that kind of. He really touched
So
a
many
lot of lives.
fanatics,
A lot of lives.
absolutely, and the stories are amazing, and there's so much more than just the fantasy aspect.
And as subtle or as obvious as he was at times, he touched on what was going on in life at the time, in real life.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely. So
look at Civil War.
yeah.
And think about the message: the government versus the people.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
it's-
I didn't talk to
absolutely.
my one friend for at least 2 weeks after that movie.
I'm still not talking to my one friend after
Sorry,
that movie.
Amanda.
I'm not sorry.
Well, if you're not talking to her, she's not watching.
Sure,
that was-
she's not
I mean,
watching.
that was
You happy
a
now?
while
You're just putting it out in
You
the
lost
world
a view.
that you apologize.
She was Team Iron Man. I was Team Cap, and let's just
It's
leave
all
it at
about
that.
Team Cap.
It's-
Everyone
oh,
knows that.
yeah.
It's all about Team
Okay,
Cap.
cool. All right, cool.
It's all about Team Cap. Wait, Team Iron Man? What's wrong with you?
But you see, you know, if you look at it from their perspective, they were both right for what they were doing.
In
Yeah.
their own minds, they were
But
right.
you could also see that, you know, whether you're Team Cap or Team Iron Man, like you could also, you respect their personalities and see their points of view.
I just don't like that Ant-Man got screwed. He was the only one
Ant-Man
that got
always gets
busted.
screwed.
Paul Rudd.
He's the only one that got under home arrest. Everybody else got to go out and fight the good fight in Avengers.
You saw Ant-Man and the
Hawkeye.
Wasp, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hawkeye was also apparently under house arrest. That's
It's-
why.
Oh,
That's
that's
why
right.
he's
Yeah,
not in,
that's true.
I'm still waiting for
Avengers.
that movie. I don't even think they're doing that though.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of stuff that always kind of comes out. It's like, wait, what? You know?
I mean, I'm still mad about the Defenders not being picked up and kind of them just canceling everything, and they're not even involved in like the universe of the Avengers because of them being too real and raw. Like that was why they
Give it time.
like they kind of missed
Yeah, I
their.
agree. Give it
Give it
time.
They kind of missed their opening apparently to be in the Avengers, but also
Right.
because of the way Jessica Jones is, the way Daredevil is. Like I'm more right now of a Defenders person than I am an Avengers
Well,
person.
people were worried about
little bit.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Because they didn't think it would
Deadpool.
take, and that's why they even cut
Fucking
the budget
awesome.
of the
Yeah, no,
first
it's
one,
amazing.
and it was huge.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, the second one's gonna flop, and
No, it was
Yeah.
fucking
So-
awesome. It
Yeah,
was great.
it was really
Absolutely
good.
fantastic.
If anything, they upped the game, and it was awesome. I mean,
And it should be interesting to see because in the comic world, Deadpool is the only one that knows that Stan Lee died.
yeah.
Yeah, because
So I don't know if they're going to try to incorporate that into something.
Well, that new
or-
one that's
That
coming
would
out
be
this
cool.
Christmas.
That'd be really cool.
Once
if they
Upon a
did it.
Deadpool, I think that's coming
Yeah.
out this Christmas.
Okay.
So they
Yeah,
might touch
right.
on that. I
Yes.
think in this Christmas
Someone was
one,
saying,
possibly.
So, were you telling me someone was saying that like they should have Deadpool just play Stan Lee in every movie? Like,
They-
just do
they-
his
they
cameo.
should.
That
Put
would
the
be really
mustache.
cool.
put the
They absolutely
glasses.
should.
That'd be really cool.
Not
Everyone's
only
like,
that,
everyone's
but
like Deadpool, come on.
absolutely that, and I think Wolverine should make an appearance. But
Well,
that's
it
just my-
looks like we did spark up some controversy here because DJ Joey said that if it
Oh,
wasn't
boy.
for Tony Stark's dad, Captain wouldn't be, which is true. And Tony said he's Team Stark.
Oh.
So
sorry.
I think
Divided
somebody's
homes.
sleeping on the couch tonight.
Divided, probably me.
So I'm not sure who yet, but
I sleep on the couch all the time.
Couches are comfy.
Couch are very
I,
comfy.
slept on the couch
I
for
don't
2
even mean
months.
that in a bad way. Like I'll be watching like
Yeah, that could
TV
be taken wrong.
and then like I'll pass out and then Tony will try to wake me up for like a solid half hour before he's like.
hey, sometimes
"She's
I sleep
good,
on the
she's
couch and I live
alright."
alone,
Listen,
so it's all right.
Saturday night, 3
That's
3
my
a.m.
life,
Couch is comfortable at 3 a.m. on a Saturday
We have
night.
a
Yeah, so
really
you know where you are.
amazing, comfortable couch. We got it, Bob's, and
Would you call it a big comfy couch?
I would fucking call it a big comfy couch.
For sure. Okay.
For sure. And as a mom, I have toys everywhere, so it's like just
So there's
bringing
toys
it-
all over
just
the big
bringing
comfy
it back.
couch.
Yeah.
Nice. Makes it even more comfortable.
Yeah.
Good.
For sure.
All right, V's smart. She's Team Cap.
Good.
There we
you
go.
There you
Boom.
go. Finally. Nah, anyway.
He was for the people, not for the government. Tony was for the government.
Yes.
That's,
That's because Tony.
I'm
has
just gonna
something.
nod in
Yeah, just
approval.
not smile and wave. I'm gonna smile and wave at this whole thing.
Well, let's get into some business before we get into the show. As you know, we've been doing the GoFundMe for Alex. You want to
Yes.
explain about Alex? If
So-
you need this, or
Sure, why not? If you guys tune in to the episode on October 22nd when we had Joey, I'm so sorry, I feel like I always say your last name wrong. Nuccio?
yeah.
Is that correct? Let me know.
A for effort.
Please,
DJ
yes.
Joey.
DJ Joey. Really, really stand-up gentleman. He had some amazing stories that really blew my mind and touched my heart. And one of them was his Christmas tradition is every year he chooses a child going through a difficult time because of an illness that they're suffering from. And he dresses up as Santa and he gets everything on their Christmas list and surprises them on Christmas Eve to give them the best Christmas possible and help them forget about the difficult time that they're going through. And I thought that was an absolutely beautiful thing that he does, and I wanted to show him support. We wanted to show him support, and this year he chose a little boy named Alex. Alex is 8 years old, and about a year ago he was diagnosed with a rare type of type 1 juvenile diabetes, and he had 3 hospital stays already, 2 of them being lengthy. He has to get constant, he's always like poked at, and he has constant injections, and it's just no, easy life for a child.
No way for an 8-year-old to
No
live.
way, absolutely
Yeah, that's
not.
terrible.
And it breaks my heart. And we really wanted. This is his 25th year, DJ Joey's 25th year, and it's his last year. He's not going to stop completely, but he's not going to go the extent he usually does. So we really wanted to show him support and give Alex an amazing Christmas, and we started GoFundMe to help make this the biggest year possible. So you could see it at GoFundMe is DJ Joey Send a Visit to Alex. If
Actually,
you wanted,
V, can you post that on the comments right now?
It'll be in the comments under Veronica. Thank you, V. If you want to donate anything, any extra donations will be going to a children's charity. So this way, not just Alex, but other children can have a wonderful Christmas. And that would really mean a lot to me. I know it would mean a lot to Dennis. I know it would mean a lot to DJ Joey. And obviously it would mean a lot to Alex.
Oh, thank you, Tony. Tony
So-
put it up.
Oh, thank you, babe. Tony's my husband, for those of you that don't know.
Tony's the man.
So we would really appreciate, we're on a time limit because he does this Christmas Eve, and we want to get the donations to him as quickly as possible so he can go out and get everything on Alex's list. And then, again, whatever is extra, we can give to other children.
Well, not only that, but I actually saw DJ Joey. I stopped by.
I know,
after
very jealous, by the way.
my show on Friday and talked to him. And what I didn't realize, he was also trying to get him an insulin pump. Now, an insulin pump
Oh,
could
I
go
didn't know
upwards of
that.
$5,000.
Whoa.
So if you think, $2,500 is too much for one kid for Christmas, yeah, for a gift, yeah. But if it's for something
Needed.
significant
Medical
like that, does he need it to survive? No, but it would definitely make his life a lot
Oh my
easier.
God!
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just reading today about how expensive insulin is, and,
Yeah.
and it's sickening. And it's important to mention too that Alex's mother is a single mother that is dealing with the stress, the emotional stress, and the financial stress. So, crowdfunding is an amazing thing, and I was so inspired by Joey and so many other people that we've had on before with the work that they do. That it'd be really important for us as a team to help out and give back.
And to recap, last week our guest Rich Walker offered to help. So what I did was I reached out to another buddy of ours, Mike Keegan. So I teased on my Facebook to save the date of December 9th. December 9th at Coasters in East Meadow from 6 to 8. We're going to have a fundraising comedy show. Tickets are going to be probably $20. And right now confirmed are Rich Walker, Mike Keegan, myself. We're working on 2 other people. I'm not going to say until they're confirmed. Mike himself is working on it, so thanks a lot, Mike, for reaching out to the Coasters and these other 2 comedians who, if they come through, I mean, this is going to be an all-star show.
Yeah, and
Except for
this
me,
is
I'll be the
amazing.
one
And this
non-star in that
shows,
show.
Like, look what Joey started. Like this.
Yeah.
This shows how wonderful people really are and how people do want to give back and support each other.
And
So-
we'll probably be doing other stuff there as well. At least a
Absolutely.
50-50, just trying to raise as much as we can. And again, if we don't have enough for the machine, the money's not going to go to waste. It's not going to go in anybody's pocket. It's going to go to another worthy cause. Or,
Absolutely, and please don't scoff at it thinking that this kid's just going to get spoiled with gifts. It's so much deeper than that.
Yeah.
And knowing about the insulin pump, which I did not know prior to this,
Right.
that means a lot too. So
Thanks, Joey. Said I'm a star in his book and a pretty good singer, too.
If anything, this is the real meaning of Christmas anyway. what you guys are
Absolutely,
talking about.
absolutely.
That is
you know,
definitely
and,
the actual meaning of
and
Christmas.
I think that we're always surrounded by such sadness, the media, and
It's
so
been
much
a rough few
tension.
years
It's been a
for
very
everybody.
rough
There's
few
never any
years.
positivity coming out.
Very.
There should be.
Even whether you read on the news or it's personal, it's something negative and something sad happening constantly, and it's so important to highlight all the good that goes on.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm going to call out to people now. If you can't help, or even if you can help it, but you have any connections with News 12 or anything like that, can help publicize this GoFundMe page and or the event.
Absolutely.
It would just make it that much easier. Because again, $5 for 1,000 people is $5,000.
Yeah.
That's his insulin pump and gifts.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So yes.
With that, let's get into our sponsorship and kick this show off. We want to give it out to Frank Zambuto at Kayla Logistics. Frank is awesome. He's my cousin,
top
but
notch.
so I know firsthand how good he is.
He's not my cousin, so I can say, and you can.
He's, when it comes to business, I don't think there's anybody better.
No.
He
Good guy.
knows how to do
He's
anything.
brilliant,
Brilliant. Good guy.
and he's honest.
Absolutely.
So just read through Kayla Logistics and what they do. Kayla Logistics, where your business is our priority. Moving products you use every day across the country and around the world. Contact Frank Zambuto for all of your domestic and international logistic projects. Frank has over 20 years experience working with many name brand companies in the apparel, cosmetic, as seen on TV, and electronic industries. For trucking, air, and ocean cargo on all 7 continents, all you need is one solution. To all Cool Cat listeners, just mention our show, and Frank will offer a free cost analysis and transit time analysis for all your cargo. When cost and time matter, we deliver. Frank Zambuto and Kayla Logistics, where your business is our priority. And if you're confused about tariffs or anything like that, he is not. He can definitely steer you the right direction. You want to give his number?
Sure. His direct number is 347-536-3933.
And before I forget, thanks again to John Butera for putting me on the show at Barton's Place on Friday. And this Friday, Black Friday, when you're tired of shopping and you want to get out and have some laughs, come see me. I will be at the Gateway Comedy Club, which is located in the Clarion Hotel in Ronkonkoma. And there's going to be several funny
Does
people
anybody
there.
go out for Black Friday anymore, like
I do.
shopping? Like, really?
Yeah, I go out like kind of after I eat. and I'm full, so I walk it off because now everything's open at 6, 7 o'clock. So you kind of like, you know, there's no lines anymore around the corner like there used to be because we used to do those lines too. And now it's just,
I've
you know, you're
never
in and
gone
out.
by
Really,
Friday.
I'm a
Not in and out,
Cyber
but-
Monday.
I
Kinda
like
go.
Cyber
Absolutely.
Monday more though. I go out for that
Yeah.
Friday for a little bit, but then I wait it out, and then Cyber Monday comes.
But now
Black
Cyber
Cyber
Friday
Monday
is
was
too
not what I
people-y.
thought. I was putting out ASL to everybody, and they were just confused. So, but anyway, before I forget, I just want to say the headline of that night is Chris Monty. He's very, very funny. He's been on TV, movies, everything. The guy's great. So, come on down to the Clarion Hotel, Gateway Comedy Club this Friday, and
All right.
All right.
whether you shop or don't
All
shop,
right, all right.
come out.
All right, so let's bring on Super Sandwich Bros.
Oh, stop! Don't make me turn red.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how this started?
Well, we are just on the constant search for the best sandwich out there.
Okay.
Now, right now we've been doing it around New York, obviously where we live because of time and constraints and work and all that scheduling. But we're really just looking for the best sandwich wherever that may be. You know, people think it's kind of a review, but it's more of just two guys really just enjoying what they're eating. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I got that, and I love that.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's,
definitely.
it's less of, oh yeah, I'm gonna give this a 8.5. The bacon wasn't as crispy.
Yeah.
It's more of like, hey, this is a good local place.
Come hang.
This is a good sandwich. Come
Yeah.
down, give these guys businesses. You
Yeah. I mean,
know,
wherever
take it away from the chains. You know.
Yeah, wherever we go, it's more of like wherever we're eating, we're telling you come here and eat. So obviously you know.
Well,
it's
you had a
good.
couple of reviews,
Yeah.
where I was like, I gotta go there.
Yeah,
So.
I mean the only one that was slightly off was when IHOP did their burger craze
With the B. With the B.
with the B.
Now,
Okay.
did anything even change there?
No, it
No,
didn't.
it was
It
the
was
same
the
menu and
letter
everything, right?
switched.
They had one of those specialty menus, like back and forth. And
And
that was it.
they skip you on the fries. He ate all the fries already before, like while we were waiting.
You
for
took 20 minutes to set up the video.
It's true. You know what? With our brilliant production and that little tripod we have.
That you lost.
But then it was just like it was bland. It was kind of burned. The egg was kind of shot, and I was just like, it's.
I
not-
mean,
If I'm
are you
going-
surprised?
If I'm going to IHOP, I'm getting a pancake.
yeah, you stick to your
Yeah.
pancakes.
Multiple
That's all
pancakes.
I'm saying. Do what makes you.
And what's wrong with pancakes?
Nothing's
There's
wrong
enough
with
burger places out there.
pancakes. Nothing wrong with pancakes.
But weren't they like suffering financially, and that's why they did
They
this,
wanted to promote
right?
something else that they were doing, and I felt they thought their burgers were on point. I'm
I
like,
mean,
no, that's
Well,
not.
they had a full
They
menu for
had
quite
like
some
the
time.
internet
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
shaking for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere it was like IHOP and all the memes. And,
Because
you know?
everyone thought America was ending at that point. 'Cause why?
That's
Why?
a staple.
That's
Well,
a staple.
The
They
blue-
were afraid
the-
that the pancakes were going away.
My IHOP in Massapequa that I
Gone.
like, it's gone.
Gone, and now
Gone.
it's just some Fugazi breakfast house. I don't
Yeah,
even know what it
I
is.
haven't been there, but
Well,
I drove past it today.
Apparently, it's the old employees of the IHOP who are like, nah, let's come back and just do IHOP, but like
Cool.
not
Different
IHOP.
name.
Yeah.
That's what I
very
heard.
cool
anyway.
if
If I'm
that's
wrong, then
true.
I remember you used to not be able to get in that place.
No.
Yeah.
No, I feel like every
Yeah,
IHOP
especially
they make
Sundays.
sure the parking lot is like at least
They do it on
at
purpose.
most
Like
20.
this big.
Yeah, they do it on purpose. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna, if you have to start Ubering to IHOP, you really got to question your life decisions there.
Do you though?
Depends on
Me,
how
I
drunk you
have
are,
before,
though.
but we don't talk about that right now.
Well, no, you just have Uber Eats bring it right to your house.
That too.
Oh,
Even 7-Eleven
not
delivers now. I'm like,
It's
wow,
crazy,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, I always forget about that.
We have a question from V. She wants to know if you ever tried Meltology in Mount Sinai.
I have
Not
not.
yet,
No,
but we
not
will
yet.
put that on
Sounds
the
good.
Just made the
So-
list. They just made the list.
Meltology.
Meltology.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm
I'm not even sure what that is, but it sounds like a lot of
Meltology
cheese.
sounds amazing.
sounds melty. Yeah.
Burger. There's a Burgerology in Rockville Center in Huntington. There, we haven't been there yet, but
Yeah.
I've actually eaten there just like with
Is that
family.
the place that has those crazy shakes?
Yep.
Yes,
crazy
it
shakes,
is.
crazy
Yeah,
I was
burgers,
it's
all
telling
a
that
grilled
stuff.
cheese place.
I was like, we have to go there. I
Yeah.
just want one of those like crazy.
They're good. If you like thick shakes, don't go because it was a thin shake.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean I like thin shakes, but like you go for I got the rainbow cookie one.
I feel like
There was a
everybody
rainbow
goes just to
cookie on it.
Instagram it, you know?
And they don't even eat it. They just like they Instagram it and they
They're just
leave.
Like, click, yeah.
No,
I've been-
Give
because
it
if
to
you
someone else.
see if you see some of those pictures of those shakes, they're just so perfect, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, why are you?
Yeah, you don't want to ruin
Why are
it.
you gonna ruin that shake
It's like
for?
fresh snow.
You paid
Yeah.
$18 for a shake. Now you can't ruin
It's a
it.
good analogy.
Exactly.
Well, as far as Meltology, obviously V wants it. It is a grilled cheese place.
Oh, now
Tony
it's
said
on
it's on
Tony's
his
list.
list, so I'm saying
Oh,
that's
wow.
a, that's,
that made
that's
the
a big
list.
field trip.
That's on the
Oh,
list.
We should
so
all
we
go.
should do a team
Yeah.
team field trip.
You guys can come on.
Yeah.
We'll all
Why
do it.
not?
Absolutely.
I like it. Plan it.
But
Make it
So tell us about your first.
oh,
Yeah, what
first.
got you started?
So So how this started is,
It's really funny, actually.
rest in peace, our favorite deli, Paul's Deli in Belmore.
I
It got bought out. The whole mini
The whole
strip
thing got
place
bought out.
got
They
bought
said
Bar.
Domino's somehow.
They
That-
bought out. I was so upset when they bought out Domino's.
They moved down the block.
They
No,
did
Domino's
buy
is
it
still
out, or
there.
they didn't?
No, they bought it out.
Oh, they did
Yeah,
buy
I mean,
it.
granted, it moved like down the street.
Okay,
but
so it was there for a
It was there for a
while.
little while. I live literally like I can
Around
walk to
the corner.
Domino's.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
them,
Yeah, I'm right down there.
But anyway,
Go to Seneca
so he found I was scrolling down Facebook and he was like, "Oh, Paul's this goes on me. Yeah, man, you didn't know?" I was like, "Yeah."
That really hit home when I was told that, because I was told that, a few beers deep somewhere, and I was just like, what? My whole world shattered.
Now, is that where you went? Where did you go to high school, if you don't mind me asking?
We
So,
went
is
to
that,
Bethel.
did you go there?
The thing
Was it too far? I went to Calhoun, so I don't.
It's down the block.
Yeah, no, it's at least for me. It was on the way home.
Yeah.
It was down the way, and I remember.
Because I feel like that's such a deep connection.
A lot of the places that are around still, and they're phenomenal places, don't get me wrong, the lines were always long. The lines were always packed, and everyone always forgot Paul's Deli was a thing,
Yes.
that it was a spot. So we used to go there and not wait online and just
the
be in and
Hey
out.
Ray.
Yeah, my
And
buddy
just,
worked
go
there.
up
It
the
was-
block, down the block. So we used to live there. We used to literally eat. We used to hang out in the back. We used to, shoot the shit. That was, and then even as you went into college and people who stayed home, it was kind of where you got your egg sandwich in the morning. You talked to Tammy when Tammy was behind the counter.
Right.
Everyone.
Tammy was a staple there.
Everyone that
Absolutely.
worked there, it was more of a family
John when he was
thing.
there.
It was really like they got to know. Yeah, when Rob was there, everyone got to know each other. Hi, Rob.
But yeah, so he messages me. He's like, "Yo, you want to do a weekly thing where we just go and we get a different sandwich from Paul's and just be like, pay homage to Paul."
It was supposed to be just for Paul's.
Yeah, and they were closing in May, so we had I don't know, a month, 2 months.
Yeah,
to,
until Mother's Day.
Yeah, so
something like that.
every week we got a different sandwich. We got oh god, I missed the man.
The Bradley, the manwich.
The manwich was the sandwich.
I
Anyway,
think the Bradley was my sandwich because I
fine.
felt less fat when I ate it.
We're
but that was just
all
me.
entitled to be wrong.
Actually, no,
every
the
now and then.
Tommy was actually my staple
But,
of that sandwich.
See, I used to like the Hey Ray.
The
Hey
Hey
Ray was
Ray,
good.
yes.
The
Jimmy-
chicken chicken, I found new respect in the final.
Oh yeah,
weeks of
chicken chicken
the
was
chicken
dope.
chicken.
The Jimmy Lipa was awesome. I mean,
Lipa.
every sandwich got better and better and better, only because I think we also knew it was coming to an
Right.
end soon.
Yeah.
So we started doing it really just as for fun.
Yeah.
And then
They closed.
And then they closed. And then I just said, "You want to just keep doing this, to at other spots? Like we can go to Cherry Valley, we can go to other delis we haven't been to. Obviously, we'll go to other spots that we have been to.
You must have done My Hero.
We haven't done
We
My
haven't.
Hero.
Really?
Really?
We're-
Is it- they're like
No love lost. Don't,
No love lost at all.
Don't hate me.
We wanna really amp that up to be something special because that's the staple in Belmore.
Yes.
Is My
For
Hero.
sure.
That is-
Regardless of how much we love Paul's, My Hero is
Ooh,
the
I feel
sandwich.
like
Even when
My Hero,
school's closed.
everybody knows about
It is
My
the
Hero,
sandwich.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Those 2 weeks in August, they're closed. It's like people don't know where to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's true. It's true. But we really want to amp that up and make it something special more than just do what we do. But
Yeah.
that's definitely coming.
But that's pretty
That's
much
pretty much how it started. Yeah.
So he asked me that.
So, what is your favorite place that you guys have?
You want a top 5 or like a top 3?
Do top 3.
Well,
Top
first,
three.
well, if we're doing that,
You can
it's
go
like,
first,
If we're
go
doing
ahead.
no, I think. I mean, if we're doing tiers, obviously God tier is Paul's. Nothing touches Paul's.
Nothing touches Paul's. That's obviously
You
number
don't
one.
speak ill of the dead. Got Paul's is number
Yeah,
one.
that has to be number 1. I would go with also
I mean,
Hometown
Heroes.
Hometown Heroes.
Islip was great.
And Islip.
Fat Boys it's not a sandwich, but it's a burrito. It's a Spanish
I have
sandwich.
not tried that yet.
Oh, my
I've
word.
heard-
That's
My word.
their. Can I call it a review?
Yeah,
Their
well,
review
yeah.
of Fat Boys. I was like, I have to go
Fat
there.
Boys.
Yeah, after seeing that, now I really want to go.
Well, we actually have it. If
do it.
You want to do it right
Bobby,
now?
would you mind playing that
Fat-
video?
Play Fat Boys.
Apparently, there's no
So there's
sound.
no sound.
Well, if you
That's
look,
our
we just
fault.
got it in.
So
I didn't take.
now
I
you
didn't
guys
take
are
it.
obligated to go check them out on social media,
Yeah, you have to.
particularly their Instagram, which is where I follow them.
But why don't you just give us a briefing
Yeah,
of
tell us a
exactly
little
what
bit.
was going
so
on here?
for you guys, just
Oh
know
my
that this
God.
is the review that made me
Made
wanna
everybody
go
want.
here.
When I'm out and people are coming up to me saying you're the sandwich guy, and I'm like, what?
No, he's the sandwich king.
Sandwich king, whatever. And they go to me and they're like, oh, dude, I want to go to Fat Boys. And then people are just, oh, seriously, up in arms about this place. Like
They
they
had to
never
go
knew
on
it
the way home.
existed. And I'm like, yeah, go to Fat Boys. You want to go now? It's closed. We can't go now. We'll go later.
But I mean, they're open till like 10 or
They're open till 10.
They're
But
Yeah,
I
never
started
stopped there.
following them on Instagram, and everything they're posting looks amazing.
Yeah.
So, for
So
those who can't hear, what exactly did you guys try this day?
So
The Fat Mac?
The Fat Mac Daddy. It was
Fat
the Fat
Mac
Mac Daddy,
Daddy.
which is a combination of the Fat
And then
Mac
Fat
and the Fat
Boy.
Daddy, and the Fat Boy.
And then we had tachos. We had 2 things of nachos.
There's cheese in my mouth.
We had a bunch. There's cheese everywhere, and we had a bunch of different kind of condiments and sauce. You had special sauce that you actually
Fat sauce.
fat
If you
sauce
ever
that
go
pour
there,
in
fat
there.
sauce, extra
Yeah.
fat sauce.
that's awesome.
It really put us through a ringer because I couldn't breathe by the end of it, to where I had to take half home. It was kind of like when we went to Dang's Barbecue out in Islip.
Now, how is
That's
that
some terrace,
place?
yeah.
That place is phenomenal.
Because I have friends
Barbecue
that work
food,
there. That
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I just did it. We just did. I got invited to a food thing there from a bunch of foodies around the island. A New York plate chaser, my friend Gabby. She actually runs all that, does all that stuff, and she actually invited me out there. And they did different lists of what was it? You had mac and cheese. You had quesadillas. You had empanadas, that kind of stuff. But if you want barbecue, go to Dang's Barbecue. But when we went there, the first time we went there,
He tried to kill us.
he killed himself pretty much, because we were going to take the food home, and he ate all the food that was in the box.
I got sick
and
of
then
it.
he had his second win just completely.
Because I always bring home was like a little thing of mac and cheese. I was like, I'm not gonna bring home a little thing of mac
It
and
was
cheese. Let me just
no.
eat it.
There was
I'll tough
that,
it out. I'll eat
you
it.
you ate the burrito too. There was not just a thing of mac and cheese in there.
So, how was it?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
phenomenal!
It, was-
Phenomenal.
It was
your Biff was
massive.
there too. Biff was there, and young William was almost dead too, because he had this big bratwurst sandwich that
They had brat?
Yeah.
Was it a special for
It was like loaded.
Oktoberfest, or they always have?
It might have been an October.
I think
thing.
it was called Revenge of the Three Pigs.
Revenge of the Three
Oh,
Pigs.
God.
It was cut in half and it had other meats in it.
And then
Wrapped in bacon.
And then just for fun, they threw
No,
out.
I would
Perfect for you.
not eat that.
And then for fun, they threw out mac
Hashtag
and cheese with
foreshadowing.
Cheetos on top. Literally,
Wow.
mac and cheese with Cheetos on top. And I was like, dude, this is like heaven. If I die now, that's cool. It's cool with me.
You're all right with it.
I'm
You're
absolutely
at peace
okay with it. I'm at peace with it.
I'm gonna have to try all these.
I'm here
places
now, though. It didn't happen.
Yeah, we'll make a list.
Yeah.
But see what you guys are doing? You're inspiring other people to go check these places
Well,
out.
that's the whole thing. It's like we don't take ourselves seriously. We don't really, we really don't. I mean, come on. The production quality on these videos.
We have a tripod. He lost our tripod.
I don't even know where the tripod is. It's
Yeah.
broken.
He thought I lost it.
We
He
don't
lost
take
it.
ourselves serious. We just like to have fun with it, And the only reason it works out really is because our schedule works out. That's the main reason why it kind of works, because we're both off Fridays. Well,
And Fridays is an awesome day to
yeah,
grab something to eat.
It works out perfectly. And then the fact of we have a good chemistry, and we've been friends for a long time, and the fact of we're always just searching, and we're not afraid to go to different places. Like, we just went to Brooklyn. That's the next upcoming episode.
No teaser. You're not going to tell us what it is.
I can't.
It's in
give
Brooklyn.
It's in Brooklyn. I can't give too much away. You're not.
All right, fuck y'all.
VIP is a lot to get into. There's not many people in the VIP
Okay.
We have a
category.
VIP.
Shh! Don't tell them.
You didn't tell me. You can't tell anybody if you didn't tell me.
Shh.
So now, are you recognized by the places when you go in now? Do they know what's
A
going
few.
on?
Pantano's knows who we are.
Fat Boys.
Fat Boys obviously knows.
You guys
who
have a
we are.
very distinct look, though, especially if you are together. Like maybe if you went in
I
by
think we
yourself.
blend in pretty well. I mean, he's ginormous and I just have a huge beard, so I mean.
Oh yeah, you have the.
And, yeah, I mean, obviously.
For the ladies that are watching, can you just check out his hair for a second? Not just the beard.
Stallion.
I'm talking about
The
the
mane.
majestic mane going on.
I was at work all
Can you
day, so
please?
it's a little.
What do you use for the
Well,
hair?
what do you
conditioner?
think?
Oh, maybe it's Maybelline.
Is that what you use? I'm proud of you if that's what you use. That's
no.
not. No.
It's makeup. It's not.
V with another good
Obviously, you wash your hair with lipstick. Is that what you're saying you do?
I mean, I gotta keep the curls in somehow, right?
All right, as long as you're honest
No.
about it. No, what are you doing?
No, that's not how any of this works.
No, it just didn't.
Goes against everything I am.
with Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up, you brought up a good point. You go to Amazon for a great deal on cell phone tripods.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We're still learning how this all works. The people I have met along the way, all these foodies, and they're really cool people. They're great people, and they have these lights and this equipment. I didn't know there was all this stuff to it.
Is it the same kind of community? Like I've noticed, like in the pinup community and the comedy community, like are people that do the same kind of thing really helpful?
Yeah, they
with
are.
You guys?
They really are. They want us to be a part of what they do.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah, it really has been cool. I mean, they're very, they're very chill. They like to have a good time. They also just like to eat, and they like to do the same kind of thing. But you don't know.
Everybody loves food.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't know anybody that except my husband. Tony hates food.
I don't know.
Unless it's-
Apparently he doesn't
well,
because he's interested in going
he
to
likes
the...
ramen, cheese.
I've never had ramen.
I think it might end there.
I really never have.
Does he like cheese on ramen?
Tone?
Hey,
I think
why
he
not?
does.
You can put cheese.
He does?
Apparently,
I think he likes the cheese on the bottom. It's like a surprise.
I didn't read the whole
Yeah.
article, but apparently cheese can help prolong your life.
Good.
I'm basically
I-
immortal at this
I-
point.
I
I
didn't
sometimes-
see that. But they say that comes out about something new.
Hey, don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
Cheese is the new superfood.
I'm in.
You heard it here first.
I sometimes eat an uncomfortable amount of cheese because it's just so good.
This
I
that-
put
I do
cheese on my
believe it's
cheese.
in
I put, yeah, exactly. I'll be making like a bacon, egg, and cheese at my house, and like I'm just eating
I
the cheese
do
while I'm
believe-
putting cheese on
I've
it.
seen everything out about like how it's
He does.
addictive, and
Cheese
I
is
believe
addictive.
that.
Cheese
for
is very
sure.
addictive. When
does
they
like
have those
cheese on his
appetizers, the little
He does,
square
yeah.
cheeses, I just pop a few and then put some in my pocket for later. Like it gets out of control. It's out of control.
It's like chips. You just can't have.
Doritos are like the one chip that like is the biggest vice for me when it comes to really eating unhealthy anymore. I love Cool Ranch Doritos, and I love sweet chili Doritos. Like
Yeah, we
I didn't know they had.
You
sweet
put it on a
chili
sandwich.
Doritos.
I put it on a sandwich in Babylon.
Segways.
How was that?
What, the one in Babylon? Frank's Deli? Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's called the Carucci.
It's called the Carucci. It's on the wall.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
See, now I like
good.
food a lot, and I wasn't a big snack person
Mm-hmm.
until a while ago when Reese's decided to put Reese's Pieces inside of their Reese's candy, and now I'm like hooked again.
Oh, God.
I have a sweet tooth. Like I'm
Same.
going to eventually have no teeth because of how much I love sweet.
Nice.
I'm with that.
When I worked at a catering hall, and all the girls I worked with would always hide all the extra desserts for me, cause I would eat them all right there like an animal.
She's coming. Make sure they're hidden.
We had a
We
question.
love
Don't
sweets.
let them know either way. What do you guys think about Hawaiian pizza?
I like Hawaiian pizza.
Thank you.
No.
I like Hawaiian
Thank
pizza.
you.
No, it's wrong.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
It's
Don't
not
don't
right.
give me the look, man. I can feel
Well,
your look.
Yes.
it looks like we're split premium
Yes.
I
on
can
this
feel
too.
your I can feel your look. It's not that terrible.
No, it
It's
isn't.
really not.
It's,
When
it's
I-
a nice
but not
combination
that
of flavors.
terrible.
It's not that terrible.
Not that terrible.
But
means
I
it's also
enjoy
not
it.
that
Joe,
good.
you're Italian. You can't do that to pizza.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what, guy? When you want to try something different once in a while, you
get a sandwich. That's what we do. We get a sandwich. You don't get a fried pizza.
Sometimes you go to Peter Luger's for steak. Sometimes you go to White Castle.
Exactly.
It's not that either one's bad. It's just one's a high quality special
Yeah.
treat, and one's hey.
Hey, I'm all for like if sometimes you just want real pizza, sometimes you want fake pizza, sometimes you just want a Domino's or a Pizza Hut, but I would never just pineapple.
It's not terrible. It really isn't.
not.
You got to give it a shot. It's not
If
that
I'm
bad.
ordering a pizza,
If
it's
I'm
not my
telling
first
you-
choice of topping. But if I see a Hawaiian, especially from a real pizza place, Domino's is one thing. But if you go to a real pizza place and it's got a good base pizza,
When I went to Chicago, I had it because I wanted to try it, and it was pretty good.
Why Chicago?
I just felt like having Hawaiian pizza because it was
In
different.
Chicago?
It was just different. I'm not a
Okay.
fan of the. I'm not a fan of the casserole
they
pizza
make
they
it a
have.
little differently there with the
I'm not a fan of the
They
casserole.
do
See
this,
now,
I
if
know.
that's something I can agree on is I'm not a fan of the casserole pizza in Chicago. I don't like Chicago style pizza.
I mean, it's a
The only reason I tried Hawaiian because everyone else got like regular big pepperoni. So I figured, I'll get Hawaiian.
Be different.
Maybe different.
I usually get sore.
What's
wrong with that?
I appreciate the idea of being different. I just think that.
Oh, not all the
that's-
time though. I won't get Hawaiian pizza just for kicks now.
No, but again, people put anchovies on.
You know what I'm
People
gonna
put
do for
salad
fun?
on
I'm
their
gonna get
pizza.
Hawaiian
There's
pizza.
everything on pizza at this point. So I don't know why
But
they
it just
hate
said,
on
but,
just Hawaiian.
But like taco pizza, which is the one with the salad and stuff.
No,
That
that's
seems-
actual Caesar salad pizza.
I've seen it.
Caesar salad
I've seen
pizza
it,
is
but
not
it's not-
terrible.
But
It's not
Caesar
the
salad's a
same.
side or whatever. It's not
Excuse
something
me,
you put
the
on pizza.
pineapple pizza
But,
that I have seen is pizza,
right.
regular
Pineapple and,
with
and
pineapple and ham.
It's cooked, though.
So really, right? I understand
But
that.
would you eat
But when you're
anchovies?
I hope
having
it's cooked.
no, but they
Would you eat
gross me
bacon
out
cheeseburger
anyway.
pizza?
No, because I don't eat pig. But like,
Right.
I love pigs alive. But
She wants to have a
But
big one day.
I want to have
I
pet
love 'em
pigs
cooked.
so bad.
I love 'em
No,
both.
no. Oh. The worst is when I tell people I love pigs and I'm like, yeah, they're delicious. Like I've never heard that before.
And you hear that
Yeah,
every
V,
time
you're
you
right. The salad gets all
All the
soggy,
time.
and when they
Every time.
heat it up, and like a heated salad, why?
There's no point, man. It should be cold.
I
Cold as ice.
can't wait to eat
salad.
this warm
Yeah,
lettuce.
but,
Yeah.
see, but you're really just eating salad on bread. Like you just have
But it's
like
warm.
you have an edible thing to shove
a
into your
giant
face.
crouton,
Like
I
it's
guess?
not.
If they had crouton pizza, I'm in for just the crouton pizza. If that was
Joey's
a
got
thing.
my back. I'm just saying.
If that was a thing.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, that breaks the
But
tie.
actually, I don't even think they eat that in Hawaii.
Overall,
It's just called Hawaiian instead of pineapple.
You think so?
the main pizza I'll always get is I'll get half regular, half pepperoni, Sicilian, well done from Super Pizza in Belmont.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
People think it is just a whatever place because
No,
it's a
I
little
go there
dime.
all the time.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
I get the sausage pie. I get the
Mhm.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know how they're really good too? And this is with any pizza place down the line. Try this out. If their chicken rolls are very good, their food's really good too,
Actually,
which means their pizza's
that's a
really,
really good point.
good. Yep.
Fair.
Their chicken rolls
Second
are
that one.
good. Their pizza is phenomenal.
That's
Yeah.
a really good
Because it means
point.
they care about the.
And a lot
Yes.
of places fuck up chicken rolls.
If you fuck up a chicken roll, just close.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
It's
Don't
It's
bother.
almost as
Can't
bad
have
as
that.
You're almost like Papa John's at that point. If that's
don't
what
speak
you're doing.
about Papa John's.
Ugh.
That's fake food.
That's
fake
super
food.
fugazi. That's the level of fugazi pizza is.
I'm not a Papa John. Is that any better or worse?
I've had
than
Papa
Domino's,
John's. I've
or-
had Papa John's once.
I would
and-
think it's on that level.
And my experience from Papa John's once is it tasted like fake Pizza Hut.
It is.
So.
Well, I did hear. I think it was Papa John's. Weren't they using DiGiorno?
Were they? I didn't hear that.
They got
I
going
think
with the
so,
frozen
something
pizza
like
box
that.
in the back or
Papa.
something.
What
Something
are you
like
doing?
that.
Got some splaining.
But yeah, no, you only get fugazi pizza if it's like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
and yours is with your buddies. Like I would never go there
But
on my own
like, there's
time.
such a special idea of like Domino's. Like, everybody loves Domino's, even if they hate
You know what, when
Domino's.
you're drunk at
they
2 in the
love
morning,
Domino's.
Oh
got-
yeah, well they like it for the
And you
cheesy
want
bread.
pizza?
Like
Well, you do have za, but I mean,
Zai-
Sounds
lava
overrated,
cake?
I think.
no,
I
no,
personally-
they're all right.
I like 'em.
They're
What,
good
za?
for.
I haven't had za in a very
They're
long
alright.
time, but when they first came out and everybody was like freaking out over
Yeah.
it, I did really enjoy
At the
za.
Leaky Light Boat, V and I went there and we're like, "Oh, this is gonna suck." And
It wasn't
wow,
that
wow,
bad.
it was really good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but people rave, and it's like
It's not to
I mean,
rave
they're open
about,
till
like,
4
it's
in the
all
morning.
But I
But
think
again-
when it came out and the locations that they were at next to these bars or near these
Yeah,
bars,
that's true.
they were doing something different. Now everybody is doing what they were doing. But at
That's
the time
fair.
they popped out, like it was a big deal.
Alcohol changes taste buds
For sure.
a lot.
Mac
And
and
For
cheese
sure.
pizza tastes
I don't
better
know if
drunk.
you guys
Yes,
remember Jack in the Box.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I used to go out with these guys in Westbury, and we used to go to Jack in the Box to end the night, and it was the best thing ever. So I'm telling my friend Mike about it, who was
They
a
had
co-host
Jack
a
in
few
Box
weeks.
on the island. I thought that
Yeah.
was a southern thing.
No, they used to have them around here until the hepatitis scare, and that shut the rest of them down.
Oh.
Okay.
But we used to go
Alright.
there and end the night. So I'm telling Mike how great Jack in the Box is. So we used to work together. So we stopped there for lunch. Horrible. Disgusting. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, when you come out with us, we'll go there. So sure enough, we go there. He reluctantly orders food again. And he's like, holy shit, this is really good. I'm like, I don't know. It's an alcohol thing. You have to
Yeah.
be drunk to like Jack in the
But
Box.
Taco Bell's the same thing.
Well, Taco Bell I like sober or drunk.
Funny you say that.
Taco Bell's
It is better
Taco
drunk.
Bell's the only
White
fast
Castle, too.
food. Taco
White
Bell's the only
Castle's
fast
definitely
food
good
that I'll
drunk food.
eat sober.
What's worse in your stomach, Taco Bell or White Castle?
Ooh.
What makes your morning worse?
What makes your 20 minutes after worse?
I would say White Castle probably is
Well,
worse.
aren't they called belly
my God.
bombers?
I would agree.
You ate 21
They're
burritos
They
in
are
a week.
called
So
belly bombers,
For
yeah.
a reason.
2
Yes.
weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably like 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
They were good.
What did I miss? What?
Well, no, we did do a Taco Bell episode. We
was-
did it based off of the
And there was
Fritos.
controversy.
A lot of controversy on that because it was a chain, but the only reason we did it was because it was a limited time thing.
Beefy crunch.
A friend of ours came home from Pittsburgh, and I never ever had it before. I've never had because I don't eat Taco Bell. I really don't
you
eat
eat
that
really healthy.
what I try to do all week is not eat and then just eat
Friday.
and then eat
Save it
and
for
then
that.
take it all in on Friday. But that never really happens anyway because then in the middle of the week I'll have like my pre-sandwich, which is like
I knew when you started eating healthy when your drink changed.
my Tito Seltzer line.
Yeah. I'm his
Life-changing.
bartender.
Life changing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
70 calories, 5 of those.
Um,
You'll be naked somewhere.
V
dancing.
brought up a good point too. White Castle is our Valentine's Day spot.
It is. Their
That's
spot.
true love if that's the case.
That is.
That is
We went the
That's
first
true
year.
love.
We were
Tell the
actually
story.
we were going out afterwards. So I'm dressed in a suit. She's got a nice corset on. 'Cause,
She
you
looked
know.
slamming. You looked slamming, B.
So we go there and like right away everyone looks in. This girl smacks her boyfriend. I told you we're supposed to dress up, So we were like the highlight. So I told her I was like, next year we're coming. We're getting a limo.
Nice.
She didn't believe me. So I was like, yeah, come pick me up at my house. She gets there, and then like 2 minutes later, the limo pulls up. So again, we're all dressed up nice. Now we go to White Castle in Massapequa in a limo. Got a standing ovation when we walked in.
Love it.
It was great. Third year, couldn't get in.
Really? That packed?
Yeah.
That packed on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
And they
Because
extended
of-
the hours before
That's
and after,
so
and I still couldn't
strange.
get in.
Wow.
I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, this is my
You wanna
spot
just- you
now.
wanna do a-
I'm the one who came in the limo.
You want to do a review on Valentine's Day at White Castle? See if we can get it with our suits?
You
I'm
guys
probably
should
not
do
doing anything
that.
better.
Well, you see what they started doing now, and now, well, Vegas, anything can happen, and Taco Bell picked up on it too. They have weddings.
I saw that.
in White Castle
Yeah.
and
I
Taco
saw
Bell.
that.
Yeah.
That's where your
I
future
actually
wedding
know a
should
lot
be
of
at Taco
people that
Bell.
are obsessed with
Only if
Taco
they have the
Bell.
beefy crunch
Like,
burrito.
Taco
They're
Bell's
gonna
really
have
good.
it especially for you.
If they make
Abs-
the beefy crunch burrito a mainstay,
He's
on
gonna
the
get
menu,
married to
Well,
Taco
let me
Bell.
ask you this, as a
Do it.
foodie,
It's
gonna happen.
what is it with the Mexi Melt? It's overpriced, but damn, I got to get it every time I go
My
there.
mother loves them.
I do too, and I don't know why. There's bigger, better stuff for half the price, but I have to get it.
Maybe there's like I don't know. Maybe there's
Crack?
cocaine. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
really?
cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cocaine and crack will make it
There.
great.
I mean,
It's
Coke did it in
insane.
the 20s. Why not
It's
now?
just a little. You see, you know what it is. It's
They'll do it.
hardly any meat in there, and a lot of dough, and
But it also
but
depends
it's
on
awesome.
like what time you're going. Like sometimes I've gotten things that are like, you know, like this big, and then sometimes I've gotten the exact same burrito, and they really like stuff it.
Well, you
make
can
it
get the
good.
grilled stuffed burrito, which is gigantic, and they get a Mexi Melt, and you'll see the difference. Mexi Melt's probably 2 to 3 times the price, but
But
it's
why
a staple.
though?
I don't know.
Well, that's like
I
when
have no idea.
we went to a deli that we really thought nothing of, that was really literally by our house our whole life. Park Avenue
Oh,
Deli.
Park Ave, yeah.
We have never been there. It's literally around the corner from us our whole life, and we walked in there thinking like, well, these sandwiches aren't going to be like that. There's no way. Like, and we got a turkey sandwich that was literally like
bomb.
huge.
Good bomb.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous, and I was like, "What the? Where the hell have we been?" So you never know what to expect with places like that. I mean,
But I
just in
feel like
general.
those like places you walk in, you're like this is gonna suck. It ends up being amazing.
It's true, but
I
there are
went-
some places where
Yeah,
you
when
go.
My-
expectations are down,
Hey,
it definitely.
Absolutely. My family's
Pessimism.
German,
Pessimism,
and
yeah,
my
exactly.
family loves German food, and the best German food I've ever had was this place in the city that was owned by a Korean family. And it
That'll
was the
do it.
best German food I've ever had
That'll
in
do
my
it.
life.
Who's better than Koreans at making
True,
German food?
seriously.
It
They
was
know what they're
amazing.
doing. They know how to make a good
You'd
bratwurst.
assume like German people
No,
that,
no,
you
yeah,
know, but like
yeah, you're
no,
right.
this place is amazing. So I remember being there, I'm like, wasn't expecting much. And it was like, it wasn't like, you know, you go to German places and they're all kind of like, you look like you just walked into Germany, or like, you
Yeah.
know, the overdone, exaggerated.
Yeah.
And this place just looked like any other typical
The
restaurant.
littlest
It was
littlest
amazing.
places.
I don't remember the name,
have
but
the
it
best
was
stuff.
amazing.
I'm telling you, it's always about the little
Well,
spots have the best shit.
Speaking of littlest places, I'm sure you've done All American.
Yes.
Have you done Burger City?
I have not
Yeah,
been to
there's a
Burger.
lot now,
I
a
haven't
lot
been
of
to Burger
controversy between
City.
the
A
two.
lot of people keep telling me Burger City's like a low level All American. I still haven't had it yet. I kind of want to try it. I might try it this week.
I like Burger City. I like
Have
it.
you
It
had
was
it?
good.
Yeah.
Would
They
I
are
go?
very comparable, the two, though.
No, they
set up
they
and
very
everything, and then-
even just in appearance.
How did
Yeah.
you feel?
I liked it. Would I go out of my way to get that overall American?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Even if I choose.
If they were next door to each other,
All American.
yeah, okay.
It's All American.
Yeah.
Although All American has gotten a little more pricey in the past year.
Has
so.
it really? I haven't
Yeah.
been in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while either. Is it going down?
Everything, well, no.
But everything goes
Everything
up.
goes. Everything
Oh,
went up
expensive?
like
Yeah, everything went up.
$5.
Yeah.
So and it's like you look at it, it's like, oh, it's still only $3.50 for
That's
a
why-
burger. But then you go order 2 burgers, a hot dog, fries, a shake, and it's like, oh, I need $20 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Maybe
we don't
that's
have
just me.
too much time. You guys had something?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, if you want,
Oh,
I
forgot
brought a
all about
gift
that.
since this is the time to give thanks on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I brought us
Thanksgiving
all
this week.
a little sandwich from Seneca Deli in
Ooh.
Massapequa,
Which we haven't hit yet.
which we haven't hit yet, but I figure
Unless-
why not?
Ooh,
I-
it's packaged so nice.
I know, I didn't expect this. I really didn't
Look at
expect
that,
this.
they give us
Now,
napkins.
Sequa's another Long Island staple. Everyone's
Yeah.
Very
gotta
good.
go.
Everybody loves Seagra.
Now they're small, but if everyone wants to rip a piece, so you guys can get a half, split it. We can get a half and split it.
Go
I'll
for
leave
it.
that up to you.
It's all up to you. It has bacon. I'm not
It
gonna
does
eat
have bacon.
I did ask.
You're not gonna eat
I
it at
did
all?
No.
Pick it off.
Here, take a piece. Take half. Yeah, pick it off. Don't worry about it.
I love pigs.
Now we got the hurricane.
I love pigs.
But they're already in here. It's not
It's
going to
true.
make it any less dead.
It's not.
They're not going to come back.
They're not coming back. It's not
I guess you're really
happening.
not picking
That
them
doesn't
up.
make me feel better.
Or just a bite.
No.
Try one bite.
Damn it, no.
All right. Anyway, we got the hurricane, which is pretty much buffalo chicken, some blue cheese, melted butts, and bacon. That's pretty much all that's on here. And we figure, you know what? Thank you guys for having us on. It's,
Thank you for coming.
It's Thanksgiving
Cheers.
week. Cheers.
That's cool, Joe.
How is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give me the bottom piece.
Don't worry about it, yeah.
That's cool.
I got you.
Is it? No. No means no.
Could have been a little more toasted, but I'll deal.
I love sesame seed buns.
It's true. Sesame seed buns or garlic buns just kind of make the sandwich complete.
Pick that apart and tell us what you think.
I'll pick it apart right now.
Not like physically, but like.
I'll do it physically and eat it.
I already said I'm not eating the sandwich.
No, I
Don't
just
pick
think
it apart.
No, it's good. Just I think it should have been a little more toasted. I like it crunchy and toasted because it holds it together and it also keeps it warm inside.
Yes.
It's also been like a solid 40.
It's been a solid 40 minutes since I got it too, so
Okay,
it could have
we'll
been.
out.
It could have been
Yeah,
toasted
it could have
before.
been really lovely, and
It
we
could have
just
been really
waited
lovely.
too long.
To be fair, yeah, you can't wait too long with a sandwich. That's why I don't understand people who wrap it up and bring it home. I'm like, don't bother.
Unless you live like right down the street.
Yeah,
Don't
I
bother.
agree with that.
But even if you do, you throw it in your fridge and you forget about it.
Yeah.
I
Especially
am,
hot here,
I am
you
super
can't
guilty of
reheat
all of
that.
that.
No,
Yeah.
you got to eat it.
Yeah.
In one shot. That's pretty much how it works. But yeah, I mean, we haven't been here yet, but this.
We'll have to come back to a legit.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna go
This
back.
would be
there.
like the prequel to the sequel.
Yep, there's
so to speak.
definitely the prequel. I'm gonna dive into this again. So.
Oh yeah, thanks.
So
Just
did we
pick up
get your
scraps.
top three?
Oh,
I don't remember.
No.
I
I don't
got
remember.
sidetracked.
Yeah.
I avoided that, Joe. Why don't you
we
pick
were
that one
we
up?
were talking about sandwiches, then pizza and fast food came up. So I was like, oh man.
That happens on the show.
Apparently.
Yeah, we get sidetracked.
We get sidetracked a lot.
Paul's would definitely be number one. I mean, this is my top three. Paul's would be number one. It's Hometown, right? It's Hometown Heroes.
Yeah.
Hometown Heroes was number two in Islip. Dan is phenomenal, and he loves buffalo chicken, and he made us one of the illest buffalo chicken sandwiches we ever had. And the curveball, which is bacon and pastrami.
Yeah.
It was like these things would whip your face off. They were so good. The mac and cheese bites are great. Everyone on the food world, like the foodie world, like they all go there for these mac and cheese bites. And honestly, number three, I might have to go with Pantano's on that. Would you say Pantano's?
I would. Don't lie. You want to put Cherry Valley in there?
Of course I would. But I would put
Everybody likes Cherry
Everyone
Valley,
likes
though.
Cherry Valley, though.
I-
That's a given. I'm not gonna say I don't
Yeah.
like it, but like getting to know people and getting to see because the whole thing is also the people that you meet, like the owners you meet, and like how they really put their art,
Networking
they
and-
put their
yeah.
craft in it, and they really really appreciate it, and they will do anything for people who like their food.
Now, have everyone you've met, have they been really into
Yeah.
their food and their business?
They really-
You haven't met anybody that's just kind of like, yeah, you want the sandwich or not?
No, we haven't gotten into right nothing like that, right? You haven't.
For the most part, not really.
No, I mean everyone's always like excited that you're doing that. They want you to do it. They appreciate it. It's also free advertising for them, and they're not losing
Absolutely.
They're not losing any sleep off of, giving out a sandwich or two to have a good word about it. Because the reason why we're here is because we hear your food's so good.
Right.
So those three places, honestly, obviously Cherry Valley, and then Dang's Barbecue's on there too. Like I can't just do a top three. I have like a top five.
Yeah.
Dang's Barbecue changed my life when it came to barbecue
I feel
food.
like they're all on the list.
Yeah,
We've been to so many places.
we've been to so many places. Like we really.
Like I can't put Cherry Valley on mine just because. Like
Yeah.
I like Cherry Valley, but I can't put it on mine just
Nope.
because the sandwich I got from Cherry Valley was literally bacon on a roll.
Got bacon on bacon.
It was
on a
bacon.
Roll. Double bacon.
It was bacon, mayo on a garlic roll.
double bacon.
The number 47. I always wanted to try it. I know. I'm sorry.
That's literally it. I know.
I'm judging you
I
guys.
Judge
know,
hard.
I'm very sorry. This was early.
Think of
this
all-
was,
think-
this was
think
early
of-
in
It's
my
all
career.
right. My husband will eat bacon and he'll look at me and take a bite and be like, I'm sorry, and like still.
Here,
I won't
So
put you on the
what?
spot.
You know
Take
what?
a
I'm
name
sorry.
It. Was there any place you went that you were disappointed, like you thought it would be better because of the hype? And again, you don't have to name the place.
What would that be?
I'll say yes. I won't say the place just because.
No, I'm not trying to.
Well, you
move
guys are
guys
more
up.
about positive reviews.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's again.
We don't
want to
give anyone a listen. We could be that guy, those guys who do that. But what are you getting out
Well,
of
because
that?
this is
Right.
the reverse. Because when you hear a place is like, and then you go there and you're pleasantly surprised. The
Yeah.
reverse is true too. The place is so hyped up that you go there and you're like, it's not what I thought.
Very
I thought
true.
it'd be better.
Right.
Very true. They're
Not that it's bad, but you just.
There's
But
been a
that's why you have to really love those little holes in the wall, the little,
Green Deli. Was it
the
Green
local
Deli?
spots. Those are the ones that are
Green Deli.
Yeah.
That was it.
amazing. The ones that you expect
In
nothing from
Hewlett.
blow you away.
Yeah.
The Bindi.
Oh yeah.
That's another. You want a hole in the wall? The Green Deli in Hewlett, the Bindi. I didn't know how big that sandwich was when we went to go get it. Like I have, my friend from work was telling me, like he went there for he's been going there 15, 20 years. This little hole in the wall. This old guy that works behind there has been making sandwiches his whole life. makes this thing called the bindi. I forget what's on it, but it honestly was. It's like up there with what we've had.
Yeah, it was good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
New Orleans, the crappiest place we walked in, we almost went out, was one of the best breakfasts we had.
Yeah.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that
I was
place?
really hungover.
I'm sure V's going to type in the name.
I was so hungover.
Good
but
for
the
you.
place was
But-
great.
You deserve it.
Like,
But
I
it
was-
was New Orleans is a wild trip. But
oh yeah.
I remember that place. I don't remember the name, but I remember walking in and being like, "Where are we?"
Because we pulled up the
You
reviews.
What is
really-
happening?
Yeah.
We pulled up the reviews, so like we have to go try it. But if it wasn't for the reviews, I wouldn't even have wanted to drink in this place.
Yeah.
But it was the food
looked,
was phenomenal.
It's like
Oh
you
my
really like,
God,
this is the
yeah.
right spot, right?
Yeah.
Because it looked like a scuzzy diner / scuzzy
Bar.
bar.
Yeah, those
it
are
was
my- I love scuzzy
It had
stuff. That's
a
great.
pool table. It was like the
Smelled like
sweetest-
stale beer.
It smelled like
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
That's how you know the food's good.
sweetest,
Yeah.
like
That's how you know the food's good.
it was
Yeah.
great.
There you go.
The food was great. Even in my hungover state, the food was fantastic. Remember that other bar I went to, and that bartender was such a bitch.
What a bitch.
I was really hungover.
What'd you do?
Yeah,
And-
yeah, yeah.
and
And that was the
she
one that
was
was highly
like-
rated. That was a really nice place.
It was
and
a
that-
really
yeah.
nice place, really nice, and she was.
So the hole in the wall was better.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say this for a minute. But yeah, we had a good time. One day we.
One day we'll tell the
Can,
story.
can we get the
One
invite next
day.
time and we'll come party with you guys?
Absolutely.
I've been dying to get Tony to New Orleans because the whole trip was amazing. Not just the drinking scene, the history,
Yeah, the music.
the tourism, the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Out.
All that Cajun food.
If you like spicy
Oh,
food,
I'm in.
you're in
My
heaven over there.
100%
God, that oyster place.
Oh yeah.
Tony,
We
bro
tried
trip.
all the oysters.
We're going.
Oh my God.
Me and Tony are going.
No,
Now
I go.
I wasn't. I'm not a line person. I don't like waiting on lines or whatever. And I
Right.
was not.
I don't
was
blame
like,
you.
I don't
You
care about
shouldn't.
oysters that much.
Yeah.
Once we went back the next day. That was the only place we went to
Out
twice.
of this world.
Really?
Yeah.
First time
And
we
it was-
split a thing of oysters.
It was like
the
being
next
in
day
the
we went back
city.
and
There
just-
was nowhere
just
to
got
sit,
our
and you're like sitting like this with everybody, and they bring you your food, and
We
it
did
would
get
knock
very
your
lucky both
socks
times.
off.
We got it pretty quick both
Nice.
times. We went somehow. I
Yeah,
don't know
somehow
how.
we hit the jackpot. But they were really efficient. They were really circling people out. But that place was out of this fucking world.
Well, you can't go wrong down there. My neighbors have been there a bunch of times, and every time they literally say like it's phenomenal. Like they literally,
Yeah.
for a birthday party, they imported crawfish from down there. They literally shipped it to. It was insane. They had like 3 crates of crawfish that they had to pick apart. I'm like, dude, this is insane.
I know a lot of places, especially during Mardi Gras, that will do that. And I know, I don't want to say the place where I think it's at, but a Cajun restaurant that got those oysters specifically for Mardi Gras of the place that we're talking about. Was it T&T? Was that what the oyster place was called?
No, it was Acme
Fuck.
There you go.
Well, I was thinking, I was
Oyster
thinking
company.
of T&T
from
from
Acme
Looney Tunes.
Dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the right track.
Because I have like the.
Speaking
Coyote
of which, I know we got to wrap up soon. How's it with the Bayou closed?
Oh my
I
God.
know. I heard about that. I read about that the other day. Bayou
Yeah.
closed.
The Bayou
didn't even know
shut
that.
down.
And to think I was going to go there
Yeah.
for a beer the other night. I really was going to. I finally
Yeah.
knew it was open at like 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm like, I'm going to go in this goddamn place because I've never been here and it's been here for 1,000 years.
You've never
went?
been?
I never.
Wow. Nor had I.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys.
The only time I don't
Tragic.
count this though. I went there like with my dad and my dad was doing like lawn work at someone's house, and he brought all the workers out after the job. So I went there, but I had like a water, and everyone else was like drinking and having a good time because I was like 8. So I don't really count that as me
can't
going.
count
You had
that.
to buy you water.
I had the Bayou water.
It
What about Big Daddy's?
Big Daddy's really good.
Big
That's a
Daddy's
place I
We
went
should do
to.
that road trip again
We
too.
should,
Well, not road
yeah,
trip.
not
I
road
went-
trip.
I
We
went
should
to-
do that.
Big Daddy's is
We should
dope.
do that soon.
I went with my friend Brett, and I had like the illest Cuban I've ever had, and I literally from that point on I'm like, I need to come back here. We need to review this. I need to do something with this. It is delicious. Everything about it's delicious.
It's.
But
I don't
it's-
want to
it's-
say it, but I think that's kind of what put the nail in the coffin for the Bayou.
They've been around for a while. You know what? The Bayou's
They
had its ups
moved.
and
They
downs
used,
over the
they
years.
used to be. I think they
Yeah,
used to be
but-
by me a little more. I think
Yeah.
they used to be in Belmore. I think.
Big Daddy?
Yeah, I think so.
remember
I think
it,
they,
yeah.
they
Like
only
Like a
have the
long
one
time ago.
location.
A long
As
time
far
ago.
as I know, yeah.
Oh, so they might have closed that one down.
The
then.
food was really good, and the price for the amount of food you get is really good.
It's not bad.
And it's just
Worth it.
a lot. Yeah, totally worth it. And I know a lot of people that used to hang out at the Bayou that started going to Big Daddy's.
Well, you know why? They're open. They open at like a normal time. The Bayou is only open for like 5,
Yeah.
6 hours. They're not even open for like a.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, they're
they-
open
they
like
were
weird
open
times.
very
Like,
short.
we,
That
like,
I didn't know, but
like,
I was always there late.
like we were trying to find me and Biff one time. We're trying to find
The
happy
Bayou
hour.
was cool because it had a lot of rockabilly bands and stuff.
Yes, I remember that.
That's when I was
Unfortunately, we
there.
are out of time. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us.
Where can they find you again?
Finally.
We're on Super Sandwich Bros. We're on Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube,
Twitter.
That's Sandwich.
All over the place.
Sandwich.
SAMMICH.
Boom.
And
Don't get
tune
it
in-
wrong.
Tune in next week when we talk to Trevor Gillies.
Bonded by
Do that.
buns. Didn't do that for life.
Bye guys. Happy
See you next week.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanks, guys.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving.
you.